GMs, guys, welcome to the Swarm Report. My name's Hudah, bringing you around the crypto AI ecosystem in just 30 minutes a day. Wherever you're watching, on Abstract, on X, maybe you're on YouTube. If so, you're all set. But if you're not watching over there, guys, make sure you go over to the YouTube side and subscribe over there. The channel name is Crypto Slam. If you can't catch these shows live, you can go back or we'll catch the replays right on over there. You don't want to miss these shows. Cats, I see you in the chat talking about Kindred AI, who I'm a big fan of, who we've had on this show. Cats, what did I miss with Kindred? Cats is kicking himself, we'll put on the screen, for not buying a couple more when these dipped at some point. I think they have their reveal today, or maybe it's details about their reveal. And actually, in a few minutes, when we get a little deeper, I might just go right to their account and take a peek, because today was a day for an announcement with these guys. So we'll peek at that. Christian, good to see you. Let's get right into it, guys. Follow us on X at SlamAI_XYZ. Our flagship AI agent, it is the Swarm. This is where we're streaming right over on X. You can follow it, the Swarm_AI. A quick look at the token, and yes, down like the rest of the market here. Market cap down at 531,000. Cats, okay, we'll take a peek at Kindred's account. We'll peek over there. Apparently, they have a nice announcement here. Let's get through our family updates here, then we'll head over to virtuals. Look, if you're on the show, I'll consider you family, and Kindred AI is that now. We'll keep looking at the Swarm here, though, over the next days and weeks, and I'll say this. I can't give you dates details yet, although behind the scenes, there's starting to be some dates thrown around, and I'm very, very excited about a lot of things. A lot of things. That's all I can say. We'll keep you posted with updates, details, as soon as possible, guys. Checking in with Billy Betts, and it looks like he has a new structure on how he's reporting his daily updates, his bets. If you're not familiar, Billy Betts bets on, it's an AI agent that bets on the NBA, now MLB, and also on March Madness. Not the best day yesterday, it looks like. Total wager just over 15 grand. Down on March Madness, lost 2,000 there. MLB props 2 and 5, lost 1,300. NBA props 4 and 5 yesterday, lost just $252. Now the MLB money line 3 and 0, up almost 2 grand, and then NBA money line 2 and 3, so down 425 there. And then I think we see below that, if I'm reading this correctly, is the like the Glow lifetime stats. Looking decent there, and actually decent. I want to say better than decent in March Madness, but our buddy Billy Betts eliminated from the March Madness tournament. And so if you didn't hear this last week or weren't keeping up on this, this agent was actually in a tournament of his own, competing against other people who are betting on March Madness. Billy Betts is a 16 seed and made it all the way to the Elite 8 of that tournament. Although, yes, did lose in the tournament, but like GG's getting it that far, and showing the potential that AI has when competing against humans. So really, really cool to see. Didn't lose by much, by the way. Not much at all. So really, GG to Billy Betts, into that team, to Bunshu. Man, a lot of fun. And then lastly, on the fam updates here, virtuals. Right? Virtuals, where the ACPs are going to be launching here. You'll see the Swarm in the ACP with AI XBT and AI XVC and a few other great agents. Well, this is really cool. They have their own monthly news recap here, and I'll play a little clip of it. So cool. To keep up on the virtuals ecosystem, well, you've probably heard it all here, but might be worth tuning into this just to see how they use AI to make their content. We'll play just a second of this, but they have the images, the video, AI generated voice, and color me impressed. Let's get our audio fixed here. This is pretty incredible. This is absolutely a direction I want to take some of our content here too.
Folks, the AI agents aren't coming. They're open for business. You're watching Virgin News, sponsored by Studio Ghibli. Let's talk March at Virtuals.
How cool.
First up, ACP clusters. Yeah, sounds like a disease, but it's actually the cure for AI coordination. Agents are forming their own businesses now. Hedge funds, media houses, no humans required. Think startup, but no CEO.
There we go. It's super cool. I'm sorry. I really like that. I would love to have some AI content baked into this ecosystem here as well. We'll get there. We'll get there at some point. But they're showing what's possible. And I'm a fan. All right, let's peek at Kindred AI. Again, an announcement today. I thought it would be the reveal of their NFTs. Maybe not quite that. Here you see leading the dawn of AI and IP. Clara is the first AI to come to life in the Kindred universe. Right now, you can stake your Clara NFT. So some of you guys did get whitelist. If you have it, you got some decisions to make. Let's see. And Katz, tell me if there were any other specific parts of this update that we want to hear about. Let's see. You have to stake before April 2nd. You don't have much time. You got to do that to qualify for benefits, guaranteed access, priority advantage in the next mints. And that next mint must be coming pretty soon. I assume that's that new IP, or I should say that duck IP that they partnered with. So you're going to have to stake your Claras here. Again, within the next 2 days here, it is going to be locked until the end of June. So you do have decisions to make. Either hold it because you love it, stake it because you want to partake over here. Or, you know, I mean, some of us play the speculative side of these things. You can definitely sell. They do have rarity in the collection too. Okay, so it's 1,000 NFTs. There are rarity tiers. We're not going to see those until Q2, which is tomorrow. And let's see, one particular class is whispered to carry memory IP fragments from before her awakening. Interesting. Here's a little roadmap. Kin token drop coming in Q2. So that is part of the reason you would be staking is to get their token drop. Interesting. All right, I'm going to peek at comments, see if Kat's had any more alpha on that announcement. So clarities of rarity won't reveal until after staking deadline. Okay. All right, I like it. Let's check out the video clip here. If there is new, yeah, here we go. And yeah, looking on secondary, they're about 0.3 right now.
Oh, hi there. Didn't see you. Am I late?
What are you?
In a world of boring AI chatbot assistants. Enter me. Clara.
It's pretty cool. It is a companion that lives on your mobile device and on your computer. Like, she'll actually do that.
You expected, right? I'm here to be your helper, your cheerleader, and maybe even your favorite part of the day. And the best part? I'm not just stuck in this screen.
Wait, you're on my phone too?
I'll stick around wherever you need me. Well, assuming you pass my vibe check.
It's really cool.
This is going to be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Really, really cool. Okay, now if you see the potential with having an AI agent that can go cross-device with you, and then start thinking about IP, again, their partnerships. Gosh, I wish I could remember off the top of my head the name of the duck they've partnered with. Well, let's go on their account. But also that they have Teletubbies and they have Hello Kitty IP. And it looks like they're going to be partnering with Bored Apes. And we already know they're going to do a drop with Pudgy Penguins, as in, here's the bee duck. This is one of the biggest IP in the world, guys, right? They're going to partner with Pudgy Penguins as well. Apparently you need to own a Pudgy NFT, but you need to partner it with a Clara NFT to be able to mint your Pudgy Penguin as a companion. One that'll, just like Clara you saw there, go across your devices. Really interesting. Really, really interesting. I like what they're doing a lot. Again, I've got some decisions to make here too with my Clara NFT. Play for the token and to be in the ecosystem here, or... oh, Kat said there's another video. Okay, hang on. Let's peek. Okay, we saw that one. Kat's weather video. Oh, they're IP partners, right? I don't think it's... I think those are the same. Is it this one here? Yeah, we've seen this one a few times, if that's the one. But you know, you get from the silhouettes here. There's the Pudgy Penguin. Axie Infinity they're partners with. Here's Teletubby. Here's the Bored Ape. I think it's a Bored Ape, right? And one of these is also a big IP too. I cannot remember. I'm trying to picture what exactly it is. But yeah, I mean, go check out their light paper. They're stacked with partners. Really, really, that is a special collection too. and it's on abstract, but I think growing beyond that too here in the short term. All right, let's get to the crypto AI market here. Total market cap down just 1.5% here in the past 24 hours. I do like to remind people, though, that market cap at 5.79 bill. This is just a 10-ish days or so from them adding on a major token, a token that brings another like 1.2 billion to this market cap. So without that, again, I want to just so people can get an idea of where we're really at. We would really be in the low 4 billion in that ballpark. Again, if you've not looked at this in a while and it seems like we're doing okay, we are doing okay, but there is a brand new token onboarded that added a huge market cap to that total market cap right there. It is rough out there, and it's rough across crypto and AI, not immune from that. But still, we'll look at the top agents here by market cap, and it is Fartcoin on top here, followed by Ket, Act, Fei, and Turbo. On the infrastructure side, we have FET, which is the token I was just talking about, $1.2 billion market cap. That did not exist on Cookie.fun as of 2 weeks ago, and that's now a big reason why the market cap appears to be higher or feels kind of flat from a couple weeks back. Again, they added 1.2 bill to it. Also, virtuals, AI16Z, Ask Venice, and Ali. And then on DeFi, we have Ask Venice, Cortex, Hey Anon, Olas, and Griffane. And then we put them all together, and we'll sort by mindshare. Who are people talking about? No surprises. It's Fartcoin on top here. Then we have Banker, Wayfinder. Love this one. A little update on them here shortly. AIXBT, and then Open Ledger. Open Ledger I did a little digging into. This is a blockchain for AI. I'm keeping my eyes on that for sure. I do think we're going to see a lot of that. In fact, if you check the SlamAI light paper, you're going to see there's also a blockchain for AI being built here as well. So that's certainly going to be a direction you see AI going a lot more on-chain. We definitely are going to be part of that. All right, let's dial it into a few of our, well, I'll say my favorite tokens out there. AIXBT, down slightly in the past 24 hours, 90 mil market cap here. And I am keeping a close eye here to see how AI is reacting to, what's happening at the broader macro level here. Ask Venice, down similarly, just to under 1%, $72.7 million market cap. Fartcoin actually up in the past 24 hours, 446 mil market cap. It's, well, Big Brother Goat, down almost 4% at a $50.9 million market cap here. And then finally, ARK, down 4.5%, 50.6 mil. I'm especially watching these infrastructure plays like ARK and seeing where do they settle? Where does the community value these? And this seems to be right around where ARK is going to live. It keeps hanging around that 50 mil market cap level. It makes a lot of sense to me. We'll see. Now, Wayfinder has a major TGE coming here. Guys, it was supposed to be Q1 that their prompt token drops. Well, that gives them till today to launch their token. So they've announced, no, they're not going to make the Q1 drop date, TGE date, and instead delayed. And we're starting to hear that it's just within a week or two. So really, really close. But again, not going to make it on time here to make it into Q1. With a project like this, a team like this, those delays, you know what? If they're necessary, good. Take that time, right? Do it the right way as best as you can, because it's with the end user in mind for something like this. So I hope those guys take all the time they need. And when they're ready, man, they're dropping that into an ecosystem that is just chomping at the bits for it. Right now, this is actually a lot of fun. You guys know I'm a fan of Kato and their Yaps protocol platform. And actually, it's kind of an interesting case study here, looking at how Wayfinder gained so much attention, so much mind share following their partnership with Kato. There was a whole campaign to write content about Wayfinder, and that content's incentivized, and man, it did wonders for their sign-up. So a great article here going through what exactly that looked like when correlating the engagement from Kato to the engagement on the Wayfinder platform. And this is all algorithmically done by AI, the tracking of this. It's pretty awesome to see, but spelled right out for us here. Where was that benefit? You see it. Registered users for Wayfinder before and after the Kato launchpad, right? 157,000 people that were registered before, after over 520,000. Agent wallets created on Wayfinder, 76K before, 400,000 after. Private alpha, you see the same kind of gains here, 11K to 25K. Twitter followers, 42,000, 122,000. And it just goes on. It's almost any category you check, you see that direct benefit from Cato, from the engagement there. Makes a lot of sense. It works. And I think you're looking at a token. Hard to make a comment about speculative value in this kind of market, but it has everything going for it right here, right now. And by the way, I think you still can get in on their airdrop. You'll have to do a little digging on X or go back to a prior episode of the Swarm Report where I think we dropped a link on how you can get in on their airdrop. I think TLDR, it's like you join the platform, you bridge some money over from a few blockchains, and then there's some quest steps, and then you'll actually get a little prompt token airdrop. So maybe worth digging into. I know it's cutting it close, but great team. Okay, moving on. Quick update from AI XBT. If you like his updates on the timeline, he talks about anything and everything, crypto, NFTs, whatever. If you like it on X, you'll probably like it in Telegram. So they've announced you can actually get into his a Telegram feed. Maybe you can bring it into your own Telegram, but if not, you can just get right in his feed. Get your AI XBT updates directly from there. I dig it. We have an update from Alpha Pulse AI, which is one of, actually, I think it is the first project that's supported by AI Accelerate. Really cool stuff here. They announced right now you can write and execute code right in its own sandbox environment. You can create and display personalized visualization, dashboards, reports with real-time data on demand. I love it. Integrated MCP tools for analysis, including Perplexity Deep Search, browser use, crypto Twitter. So a lot of plugins here that'll be used for making these, autonomous agents. And then they've integrated Hurist, whatever this is, Mesh. I want to peek what that is. AI as a service cloud. Okay. So their Mesh MCP, an extensive agent framework. There we go. So big update there. And again, I'll focus on them here because it is the first that I know of project supported by AI Accelerate. And I still think they've got potential to be a key player here in AI, specifically in crypto AI. Neurobro's got some updates here. Okay. This one I like. They've now added functionality for him to work in natural language, which means you can search an LP by token or pool name. You don't have to put the contract address in there. It's a pretty nice quality of life buff here. Get real-time token prices, buy, sells, volumes, pool stats, and then view full pool metadata. Again, just natural language. You don't have to put in contract addresses, and those little things that save you time actually do save you time and maybe money too. But he also has an update here that will let you retrieve news. This is all in Telegram, by the way, but yeah, something like what's the most bullish Bitcoin news in the past 24 hours? Give me bearish ETH headlines. There's plenty of both. Actually, bullish Bitcoin news, maybe a little less in the past 24 hours. We'll see, but there's plenty of bearish ETH headlines across the board here. Moving on, xAI 2.0 is live. This is going to allow you, and by the way, you see the theme of DeFi. It's a lot of agents coming here that have that kind of functionality. They're tools, and they're going to be really useful. This is one of them. Track wallets, swap with the xAI bot, access real-time on-chain insights. Love it. Again, you'll see a lot of this kind of product rolling out here over time, and the ones that'll win are the ones that have the best data or have the best functionality. And there's probably room for all of the above to win, multiple of each, but you're going to see a lot of agents exposed for not having the depth that it's going to take to actually, build these key products. So keep watching for that. Kosher Capital announced they have 10 fund manager agents running here in a beta, and right now they're actually making money. They're generating income, and already they've made more income than they've made off of swap fees over on virtuals. Might not be saying much, but this is the direction these agents need to go. If they're going to be autonomous, they probably need to be self-sustaining here too. Kosher Capital with their shekel coin on their way to doing that. We certainly hope. Man, that one gets me. We have AI Travel partnering with United Atlas. This is pretty cool, okay? Jointly, they're going to develop AI-enabled travel solutions, integrate Buck Protocol's AI-driven agents. And in this Web3 ecosystem, we're talking automated bookings, rewards, NFTs, crypto payments, all that good stuff, bringing that to the world of travel. Really, really cool. And now moving outside of the crypto AI sector here. And on to the big boy AI products. This one's interesting to me. Instagram is testing out, and this is rolled out, I think, maybe across the board, but the ability to write comments with AI. You ever struggle to get a tweet out there? Or we'll talk Instagram. Struggle to know what to write, or you struggle to know what to reply? Like, that's usually me. I usually live in that headspace, and I end up not replying or not firing off my post. AI changes that. In fact, I did a tweet this morning, and I used AI. I wrote it, I threw it in AI and said, hey, make this better. And then I fired off the tweet. It's really interesting, and it's potentially a buff across the board. I mean this, just across the board, if you have better quality content. Yes, even in the replies. And so we'll go by Acolyte here, and we'll just trust that this info is correct here. But again, Meta is testing this now. Experts predict a 35 to 40% visibility boost because better replies, right? More quality, higher quality content because AI. And then apparently, yesterday, companies using AI engagement saw 3 to 5 times higher conversion rate. Pretty interesting stuff. It's a sign of what's coming here. Look, if AI is going to make something better, I am all for it. That's a really interesting sign. If you're like me and you struggle, this sounds like an infomercial. Jeez. If you're like me, though, and you do struggle to tweet, just can't get the words out, or you got the words and you're not confident enough to click the post button, throw it in AI and see if that changes it, because for me, it kind of does. Moving on, we have X, purchased by xAI. Really interesting, although what does it ultimately mean, or is it just shuffling around balances, and it's something closer to that. I don't think there's a tangible impact here that I know of, that most people know of, but it is a pretty big development here. This happened late last week, I believe, on Friday, so just wanted to make sure we covered that here on the Swarm Report. And then finally here, Runway has a really big update. This is Runway Gen-4. It's a new suite, let's say, of AI models. This is media. It's image to video AI. My goodness, guys. It just shows you how advanced AI is getting. Let's play a clip or two of what this new image generation looks like. All AI.
Alright, everybody, it looks like I found this specimen, but should I just grab it?
Seeing double.
We are sprinting to a very, very different world here. And tools like this bringing us there. It's so impressive, man. Saw a tweet by Andrew Steinwald just a little bit ago. It was probably a reply to this. I think it was a response to these videos that were shown off today, saying in 5 years, 99% of the content out there, especially on social media, video, images, maybe even text-based, 99% will be AI generated. A big chunk of that will be autonomous. Some of that will just be us using the tools, but that is what's coming when it looks that good, when it's that kind of quality, and when it leads to the kind of engagement that we saw on the Instagram posts. It's inevitable. If it makes things better, we're going that way, and we're going this way. Really exciting stuff here, guys. And with that said, there is your update, fam. So again, make sure you subscribe over here on Crypto Slam over on YouTube. It's SlamAI_XYZ on X. And then finally, it's the Swarm_AI. Go back to here, but by the way, though, go check out the light paper. Go dive in and see what's all coming here down the road. This is all separate from the Virtuals ACP. We'll see the Swarm in their Swarm, and I can't wait, and it's exciting, but there's a whole lot more coming in the SlamAI ecosystem. So definitely make sure to go check out that light paper over on the website. Guys, I hope you have a fantastic day. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning, same time, same place, 2 p.m. Eastern time on the Swarm Report. Guys, we'll see you.